For this experiment, you will need to use white vinegar and food coloring and freeze it into an ice cube tray. Then you will need baking soda on a cookie sheet. So we have a couple of ingredients here. We have some baking soda on the cookie sheet, and then we have some ice cubes that are made out of vinegar and food coloring. What do you think is going to happen when we put the ice cubes onto the baking soda?
It will turn the colors different, and the vinegar will stick to the ice cubes.
Okay. Kaden, what do you think is going to happen?
The same thing.
Is this being run?
We put it in.
Yeah, put it right on the baking soda. Amira,
The colors are going into the baking soda.
That's what I'm saying.
slide it off and put it right in the baking soda.
Oh my gosh.
What else is happening?
It's like freezing.
It's freezing. Okay, now don't touch it too much because your hands are going to turn very blue.
Look at my hand.
It's a song.
The baking soda and the vinegar will start to have a chemical reaction, and you can see it's starting to foam a little bit. As the vinegar starts to melt, the foam will increase, and then all of the colors will start to foam and blend together in the baking soda. It's very cool, and it's a fun activity for the kids to watch over time. Here is what the vinegar, ice cubes, and baking soda looks like after sitting out for about 10 minutes.
It
And you can see
disintegrates.
it's much foamier,
It
and
disintegrates.
you can see it's effervescing, and all of the colors are mixing together. This next activity is called walking water, and you will need 3 glasses, 2 pieces of paper towel, water, and food coloring. We're going to fold the paper towel up so that it stays long but it is narrow, and we're going to place it into the 2 glasses. I filled the 3 glasses with water, and I draped a piece of paper towel from one on the left to the one in the middle, and then I draped a piece of towel from the one on the right to the one in the middle. In the cup on the right, I put a lot of blue food coloring. The cup on the left, I put a lot of red food coloring. This is another example or experiment that you'll have to watch over time. And you're starting to see it a little bit, how the paper towel is absorbing some of the blue color and absorbing some of the red color. Our food coloring has been in the 2 glasses for about 15 minutes, and you can see that the blue has really traveled far, and the red is starting to make its way over. Talk to your kids about what they think is going to happen and what will happen when the red and the blue come together in the center glass. For the 3rd experiment, you're going to need white vinegar, 2 old dirty pennies, a small bowl, and a Q-tip. So I poured a small amount of vinegar into a bowl, and I put the pennies in there. And we're going to use a Q-tip, and we're going to clean them a little bit with the Q-tip. And the vinegar is really acidic, so it starts to clean off dirt. And you can see it on the Q-tip. It's actually cleaning off oxidation. It's kind of an interesting experiment to do. You can leave the pennies just sitting in the vinegar, but I always like to keep a dirty one out of it. And as you can see here, the end of the Q-tip is starting to look green, that is the color that you get when the penny sits in the vinegar and it is wearing off some of the oxidation or tarnish. If you let your pennies sit in the vinegar overnight, then you can compare them to the dirty penny that was not soaked. Here is a penny on the right that I soaked overnight and then used a Q-tip to clean, and there is an uncleaned penny.